In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to play the B flat major scale on piano with right hand, then left hand, and then both hands together in one octave. I also have a worksheet available from my website with graphics and finger numbers for major scales in all 12 keys, and there's a link for that down in the description below. So B flat major now has two flats, and the key signature, if you're a reader, would look like this. As the shape of this scale is quite different, that means we're going to have to use a different approach with our fingers. It's going to feel quite different to keys like C and F or G. Now with this key and the ones that come after it, there's actually a couple of different things that you can do. Let me show you one way first in the right hand, and then I'll explain why you could do it another way. If we actually start by looking at the second note of the scale this time, from here, our hand can comfortably wrap around this group of notes. That would be 2, 3, and 4 of the scale. There's the first one. Then notes 5, 6, 7, and then back to 1. Our hand can fit around comfortably like this. That's just like F was, that shape there. Then we need to start on a finger to turn into those shapes. Now, because our hand fits comfortably here, our fourth finger ends up on that B flat. It makes sense for consistency to start on finger 4. So finger 4, then thumb under, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. If you need, you can practice playing all the notes in each finger block together at once like this and go back and forth. This will help you work on a hand position that allows you to reach every note comfortably, and thinking of groups of notes as one shape will help you memorize the scale. So it's sort of like you start the scale at the end of a finger block. So when we're playing that scale then, thumb under, making sure that you're not bringing your hand too far back so you can wrap into this block nice and comfortably. And then it's like you make the same shape again, it just goes on for a bit longer on the white keys. Once again, don't pull your hand away so you can reach that black key. So you're starting there, and then you're turning into this scoop, and then this scoop here. On the way down, go all the way to your thumb so that can turn. Look ahead at this kind of shape coming up. You've got a block of 3 there. You need 3 fingers to get your thumb there to allow you to turn. 3 over and turn. Now you might be thinking, why not start on finger 2 or 3, which would make this thumb under more comfortable, and it makes no difference to the rest of the scale. And you absolutely can do that. The reason for, let's say, finishing on finger 4 there, when you come down, if you're going to finish, right, then you can happily do finger 2 there. But if you're going to carry on and do another octave, which you will at some point, you're going to need finger 4 there. So the benefit of practicing that as a beginner with finger 4 is actually just getting used to the consistency, building up that habit so you don't get tripped up when you need to go further. Now, with experience, when you get a lot more control over the fingers you're going to use, you're not going to make that mistake. If you know you're going to need to carry on, you'll automatically go to a finger that will allow you to do that. But as a beginner, it's probably wise to practice that with finger 4. The left hand is going to go 3, 2, 1, 4, 3, 2, 1, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. So instead of looking at these blocks like we did in the right hand, we're going to look at these blocks like this. You can also break up the blocks in the left hand in the same way, and again, make sure to hold your hand in a position where you can wrap around the notes in the blocks comfortably. Here's a block of 3, you're going to use 3, 2, 1. Making sure that you play this black note far enough up that you're not pulling your thumb away. And then once you get to there, you've got this kind of scoop of 4 coming up, so you need 4th finger to go over to reach all the notes. Again, play the black key high enough up so you can reach everything. And then when we get to the root note again at the top, we've got the same deal. You could do finger 2, but for consistency's sake, do finger 3 because it's the same note you started on and will allow you to carry on when you do more than one octave. So thumb to finger 3, thumb back down, let your fingers fall into place in that block. Look ahead so you don't accidentally pull your hand here. Play that black note far away from the edge so you've got plenty of room to get your thumb under, and then let your fingers just go in order, making sure you don't skip any. Putting hands together is going to feel quite different, so I recommend doing this in steps. get your starting fingers nice and comfortable, and maybe just practice the first 2 notes, because you're immediately making a turn in your right hand. And as you do that, making sure that your fingers just fall over into place like that, so these 2 would wrap around there. Get that comfortable, then go up to the 3rd note. Do that a few times, and then it's time for your left hand to make a turn. And if you're looking ahead, we've got 4 notes coming up. You need your 4th finger to go over. And just go to that 4th note, making sure that these hands relax and just come round to the right side. Do that a few times till it's comfortable. And then once you've done that, your left hand is good to go almost until the end. So the next thing is going to be another turn in your right hand. So maybe you want to just go to that note next. Do that a few times, and then your right hand is good to go all the way to the end. And you can concentrate on your left. When it runs out of fingers, that's an obvious cue to do a maneuver. So 3 up at the top. So like I say, practice that in stages, always thinking about the good hand position and thinking ahead. And follow the same steps in reverse, but if you break it down and build it up. So just do this maneuver first if you need, and then you can do the next 2 in a row because there's no turns. Do that a few times till it's comfortable. Then your right hand needs to do something here. So then you could practice just getting to the E flat. Then your right hand is all right for the moment. Your left hand needs to turn. And then once you get to here, you can probably find you can make it all the way to the end. It's all about building that up in steps. It's going to feel a little bit more complicated. I hope that was helpful. Remember to come back for the next video to learn the E flat major scale. And I have some other useful major scale videos up too. Please give the video a like and let me know in the comments if you got something out of it, as that really does help out channels to grow. And subscribe for more content to help you develop your piano playing. Thanks for watching.